of course, up over the area of Myakkahatchee where human remains were found yesterday, Wednesday, October 20th, a day that had so many significant developments. We are above the temporary flight restriction, is Eagle 8 HD. This is a short time ago. This is not live, but let's show you full screen here, and you can see for yourself from Eagle 8 HD within about an hour or so ago. And we'll bring this video here into the equation. You can see some of the foot traffic underneath the tree cover here, and there of course have been teams going in and out by that tree area, that area of trees, over the course of this morning, and we'll continue to play Eagle 8 HD so that you can see what Eagle saw again about an hour or so ago. We also have Paul Lamison standing by for a report that he filed while Eagle 8 HD was in the air above Myakkahatchee. And, of course, we have 8 on your side investigator Masa Saidi standing by to join us with what she's working on. She's been working the phones all morning long. And, Masa, if we can bring you in. Yeah, let's bring in 8 on your side investigator Masa Saidi. Hello there, Masa. Hi, what's the latest that you're working on? And we'll allow our audience to build here before we get to some of the newer developments here today. But what are you working on here this hour? It's 1 o'clock, 1:08 Eastern Time.
I mean, we are in touch with so many different authorities to try to get more information on what is happening at this site today. I'm in touch with the Sarasota County Coroner, and we do have an update that we're going to send out in just a minute, new information from the coroner. I'm in touch with Northport Police Department. I don't know if our audience had a chance to listen to Stephen Bertolino, the Laundrie family attorney, on another network last night, a telephone interview where I would describe it as several bombshells were dropped during that interview. So we are just working to confirm all of that for ourselves. And so, yeah, a very, very busy day here. I did miss what happened with the Lee County Sheriff earlier.
I want to talk about that. Yep.
If you could bring me up to date.
Well, here's the thing. We didn't learn a whole lot from the Lee County the Lee County Sheriff. The name escaping me, of course, we don't cover Lee County all that much, but I do have the name here in my notes. But the Lee County Sheriff, as well as Northport Police Chief Todd Garrison, holding this press conference where they didn't announce any new information. They commended, of course, the hardworking men and women of law enforcement that have been working diligently on the Brian Laundrie search and what is going on right here in the center of your screen, Eagle 8 HD over Myakkahatchee. You can see the vehicles coming in and out. But the press conference was in large part just there was no new developments announced in that press conference. But here's what I'm going to do. I thought about how to do this because there were so many people tweeting at me on my WFLA JB Twitter account saying, JB, how much time are you going to spend talking about what was virtually a no-show as far as information in that press conference? They did not take questions. They took turns speaking. So here's what I'm going to ask everybody to do. It gives me an idea as to how we can best tailor our coverage to you. Throw a thumbs up emoji in the YouTube Live and Facebook Live comment section here if you would like for us to play back the 3.5-minute press conference, or if you'd like for us to move on to more pressing matters and other developments and Paul Lamison and Eagle 8 HD, throw a thumbs down. So thumbs up if you want us to play the press conference, thumbs down if you would like for us to show something else. And all right, I see them coming in. What, you're throwing a thumbs down?
Yeah, I have a very hard cutout here. I have to leave at 1:30. Can Paul Lamison tell us what's happening at the scene quick? I'm very curious.
But we are getting here.
Did the viewers? Come on, guys.
The viewers are coming through here, and I want to make sure that I have this right with the comments that are coming through, and it's actually pretty close. People who are saying, can we do a poll? Can we not do a poll? I'm seeing a lot of thumbs down, a lot of thumbs up. Keep going. It's really close. You know what? We'll come back to the press conference. Let's do Paul Lamison and Eagle 8 HD first.
Thank you.
Okay, because Masa.
I just want to know what's happening at the scene today.
Yeah, let's get to Paul Lamison, everybody, and Eagle 8 HD. Paul Lamison, of course, the voice of Eagle 8 HD, and he was over Myakkahatchee. And he was able to kind of give us an idea as to what's going on the ground, even from 3,000 feet plus up in the air from Eagle 8 HD. Let's take a listen.
Hey JB, we are over the Carlton Reserve in the area where they found some items from Brian Laundrie as well as human remains. I want to show you a couple areas of focus that they're really narrowing in on. This is the area, remember, where they put the tent up, and it looks like the tent is used to basically hold up this crime scene tape in the area. They have this all searched or all taped off. They haven't really searched it, but we have seen people over. As I move the camera, you see more vehicles down here on the ground. They've been focusing really in this area underneath these trees for the time we've been flying around in this area. And again, there are more vehicles out here than there were before, and we've actually seen activity and people moving around underneath us. There's also a tent set up underneath this tree-lined area as well. We'll give you a shot of that when we come around, but again, here's another vehicle pulling up into place. They've been shuttling back and forth throughout the day, and this car is now coming up. And you see, I can even push in a little tighter for you. And you see law enforcement around that area. They've been combing this area for any evidence that they can find. Again, this is an area that they said was underwater until recently. We really haven't flown over this area too much. We've always been west of it. Even the area by Northport, that's even further west of where we've been flying. So again, this is where they walked down the trail. They found the backpack and the other bag containing some of Brian Laundrie's personal items. And again, this is the area they remain focused on. You see there's vehicles out here. There's even another one over here in the wooded area. What they're doing is now, like they did the grid search, they're doing a grid search in here of the items, and they're making sure they don't miss anything, because that search, they had such a big area to cover, and they actually missed this area. They said it was underwater. It's kind of tough to tell, but I know a lot of the park was underwater. And again, here's law enforcement vehicles out here. They're using this almost as a staging area. And here's a canine vehicle right here as well. You see the dog rides in the back. They're, again, searching for really any evidence, JB, that they can find. And they're over mainly in this area. I'll move the camera over. And again, mainly over in this area. You see them down in this area where they remain searching. They have kind of a pseudo command center set up down here, and they're continuing to look for any evidence, anything they can find.